Welcome to our spectacular Halloween video series.
And today we are going to show you guys how to do a Halloween eyeball nail tutorial. So our first step is we're going to put 2 layers of black nail polish on her nails. So let's get started. And I am just using Liquid Leather by Glaze for our black nail polish today. But really any black nail polish should work for this nail tutorial. Does it dry fast? Yeah, it dries really fast. That's good. And that's a good quality to have when you're doing patterns on your nails. Goes on really well. There you go, our layers are done. For our next step, I'm going to be using China Glaze white on white, and I've already unscrewed the cap. I'm just going to take a big glob of white and I'm going to put it on my thumbnail, just so I have it there when I'm doing my pattern on Brooklyn's nails. There we go. And then I've just taken a large bobby pin, because this is what we're going to use for our first dot. I'm going to dab it into my little blob puddle of white on my nail. And then I'm going to do a circle on the top left corner of Brooklyn's nail. And we're going to have to round it out a little bit because the bobby pin circle is a little bit too small. So we're going to round it out as much as we can. And then we're going to do another one on the far middle right side of her nail. And then we're going to do one more again on the bottom left corner for nail. There you go. For our third step, I'm going to be using 4-Leaf Clover by China Glaze again, and I'm just going to be doing the same thing I did with my white. Take a big glob of green and put it on my thumbnail so I have it there when I'm doing the pattern. And then once again, we've taken a bobby pin, but this one is a lot smaller than our first one, and we are just going to use the end of it and dip it into our green nail polish and put it a small dot on top of our white ones. We're going to do this again on the far middle right side. And then last, a bottom left side. There we go. For our last step, I'm going to be using a black nail art pen, and we are just going to be drawing the pupil of our eye. So let's start. You're going to want to, oh, there's the lid. You want to do a really small black dot. Let's clear that up right there. On the middle of the eye. You want to be careful you don't cover up the entire color. Put a dot on the iris, the green. And there you have your Halloween eyeball nails. Now we're just going to finish it off with the clear coat. And now we are finished with our Halloween eyeball nails. If you want us to see your versions of our Halloween videos, hashtag us at BBHalloween. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Brooklyn and Bailey, and we will see you guys next week. See you later, alligators. Have a spooky Halloween. Ooh. I think those are from Target, yeah? Yeah. And I mean, you can't go without your Oreos. No. You just can't. I'm bleeding. Look, I gotta touch my sunshine. Look. Oh, I shouldn't move myself. A gummy monster.